Hi, my name is Lauren Baker. I do screen printing on clay. These are just some examples. What you do is you take a slab of clay, roll it out, which I'm going to be doing right now. Is some fabric that you can see through in the light that blocks some areas and has a cool design in it. And we're going to be screen printing through the fabric onto a clay slab, or maybe lace, but not too big of holes. This won't work because it's too thick, but you want something that's just thin as fabric, and like this one has a cool design. And anyway, okay, you'll need a slab of clay, get a wire and cut this straight from your bag if you want. And I'm going to set it. So here you'll need a silk screen, depending on the size, and you can use either a darkroom process to do this and have an image in the clay, or you can have fabric that you go through, or a combination of both. So, okay, and you'll need a rolling pin. As you can see, the clay is just not very thick. It's about, I don't know, about 4 millimeters or so. And anyway, you'll want to just pick a size. I made these templates, which is just a mat board cut out so I can decide the size. And I will go ahead and put the fabric down. Let's see. I'm going to use this fabric, and you'll want to cut it out to your desired size that overlaps the size of the clay. You'll need a squeegee, underglaze, black, or any kind of underglaze will work. You can overlap colors, which turns out really nice. This has a fuzzy side that takes it has a little texture to it, so I'm going to put that side down, and I'm going to pick the area that I want screen printed. So I picked that area. Now I'm just smoothing it out on the fabric, and it kind of sticks, but if not, that's okay. So now I'm going to get my screen, and it's just a regular silk screen. It's kind of damaged, but you know, it's gone through a lot. But any silk screen's good, as long as you can see through it. Okay, and I'm going to shake this up, and this is the underglaze. You want it milkshake consistency. Let's see, and it's about right there, so, and that'll work. And I always get I get a spoon, and and that works. And now your squeegee. If you want it to be more controlled, you can tape the edges so that there's no excess going over the sides, but I'm not going to do that for this time. And just pull and see if it got through the fabric. I'm going to do another pull because it seems like it needs one, and even a third pull. And it's okay to put a little pressure on it. It'll just spread and then go take this to the. Okay, as you can see, I've screen printed and there's a good layer of color. Now when you pull it off, there's a design in the shape of the fabric. And the fabric can be washed off in the shower or wherever. It may stain, I don't know. It hasn't stained my shower, so I keep using it. Okay, this is the fabric design on clay. And once it dries, you can go over another layer and another layer. It shouldn't take too long to dry. Just don't let the clay dry out. The clay is wet to begin with. But don't let it dry out too much because you don't want it to be breakable. You want it to still be, the clay to be moist and bendable, so you can put it over a bowl with newspaper if you want to make a plate, or you can make clay slabs Okay, this is a plate I've made. See, this design in here is just a stencil. You can use stencils out of paper, or you can use just an image in the screen, so you can get photos of people or anything as realistic as you want, and make anything that would work on a screen print would work on clay, so that you can drape it over. Something without a ridge, so it's nice and smooth. For me, I'm just going to leave it like this, like an art piece or something on the wall. Here's a small example of what transparent blue did over black. And didn't really get much right there. I just painted the color on after it dried totally and was fired once in the kiln. And so after it's been bits fired, you paint the glaze or the clear glaze or the whatever glaze that you want over it, and it's done.